Hey everybody, Contract again, and today guys, I'm not at my house today, I'm actually at my college today, and I'm going to use this as part of my college work, but I thought, good idea, add it to the channel as well, so I can see what we've been doing. But today, I'm vlogging for what we've been working on today. Okay, this is Elliot. We're working as a team for the poster we're making. So far we got down so far. It's a vlog, it's a rough sketch of how we can make the poster look like.
It's ugly.
Well, it's going to be a teeny bit better than it is, but don't forget it's a rough sketch, so, but this is not like the form of a layout we're planning to do.
Can I explain a little bit about the inspiration? So we have two characters playing. The main character, who's Nixon in our play, Teachers, by John Godspur, and in our play, Miles and Matt, who are playing the characters, we didn't know which one to have as the front cover and the one who is playing Nixon, and we're like deciding how to convey the image of this play. So we're choosing the main character Nixon by combining both their faces and splicing them together.
And the idea of how we're going to do it, we're going to end up drawing it as well, so
it's going to be hand drawn.
Yeah, hand drawn by yours truly, I take it, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, that's correct. And Connor has got a impeccable skill in hand drawing. He's proved that before.
Yeah. Well, it comes to actually sketching, like sketching, like when I see an image, I can easily sketch out quite well. So, but of course, I'm not that high up yet, so can't do like complicated ones.
We don't have a massive budget to pay Connor for his skills because we're amateur production company.
We're not going to get paid anyway. We're not going to get paid anyway. This is college work. Hope that doesn't copyright us.
And it's going to be...
So this is all the notes we've got down so far.
It's going to be a little bit of an exaggerated version of what school is normally like.
Yeah, there's a play, so what the play we're doing is Teachers, so what Teachers all about is it's written for 3 people to play different 20 odd characters, but of course as it's a tie group we're doing it as like a tie group.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah, like
about 15 of us here today.
There's usually more. I don't think it's 15, I think today it's not right.
Yeah, so in our class we split up the characters all between each other.
Yeah, because it was originally made for, like I said, it was originally made for 3 people to play different 20 odd characters, but we made them a way to split it away because it's quite easier to use more people as characters.
Yeah.
Even though we still had to make some characters play by 2 people.
2 people, yeah. And it's also a 1980s play. It's set in the 1980s and it's
so
in the 1980s.
And as a play, we had to, of course, we have to exaggerate how a school should be like. So there are going to be some elements that's going to be based in like the 80s, like the music, except for Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson is still goddamn popular, even now.
Even now, but he was popular back in the 80s.
Yeah,
so his songs.
Well, it was Beta, and I think we had another one, right? I think we got another one.
So it should be interesting because it's my first multi-role play that I'm playing more than one character.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? Like, for me, I'm not playing multi-role character. I'm actually still playing technically Salty, either way. So, yeah, my name's Salty, guys. I know. Interesting name. In this moment, I'm going to talk to how we feel about what we do in Cult of Play. Play so far, it's been pretty good. Like organising a lot of different characters, different roles in the play. And like I said in a little bit of the vlog we did so far, I'm playing Salty. I start the play. It's so far mediocre. It's not the best right now, but it's improving so far. And what I get to play so far, I like it. I really like it, and I like how we can all be more comical because so far with a lot of our plays, not very comical. I like doing like more comedy size of the play. But the problems we have so far, of course, the usual arguments like I cannot deny our group is very argumentative. Which
Yeah.
it needs improvement on. But
So
that's my fault as a player.
that's
so
one problem,
that's
yeah. One problem. I'll count them. One problem, yeah. So argument. How do you feel about arguing in a group? How does that make you feel? What emotions?
Really, I hate it. Like, I hate when people start arguing, especially when they aim towards me.
Why do you hate it? Just because it makes you feel?
Yeah, because I one reason, I don't try to get into the argument, but once they bring me into it, I hate it because I'm one of those people who has to talk back. I cannot stand not talking back. Literally. But that's the problem which I hate, because I prefer working in groups where there's no argument at all, which at PQA, that's why I prefer PQA over here when it comes to my performing arts work, because we are not that distracted, we're actually focusing on our work. But pretty much overall, it's alright so far. I like the work we're doing, and yeah.
In the teacher's play, I found it to be a real adventure and a good history lesson, and also it makes me interested in what it was like actually back in the 80s, even though that we're supposed to act out our characters in a already designed way, predetermined by the writer. It's because it's a non-naturalistic play. I still feel like I'm interested in figuring out and researching the context of what it was like to live in the 80s, and I found it really interesting and exciting to research that kind of life, because it's similar to how things are now. People are feeling like worthless, useless, like abandoned, neglected, and these kind of emotions were going on in the 1980s very much, so there was a lot of anger back then.
Okay, what's your opinion on the group then? My opinion on the group.
I work well with the group, and I listen to the group, and I understand the group, and I've been on a journey to meet the people in the group, and I've developed relationships with the group as individuals. On the other hand, I also come to each lesson with a brand new face on what's going to happen. So some of the problems in my experience of coming to class is that people are working on history in relationships terms of like bringing things from outside into the classroom, and that makes me feel like a little bit
that's what gets into most of that's what gets into the most of our arguments because of that, which that's part of the reason why I don't like it.
I come to college to learn, and my learning is being put on hold because of arguments and things like interruptions and problems that are not anything to do with me, but that is drama happening between other people. It makes me feel a bit frustrated and like a little bit forgotten and let go, because it's disrespectful, really. So that's how I feel about it.
Okay. Well, personal question: what do we feel like we can change about when it comes to what we can do when it comes to the arguments of the group? This group, I think, is a given. We cannot stop the arguments in general. So what we're going to do to overcome this, pretty much for us, we're just going to do our work. Not pay attention to what the hell they're saying and what they're freaking talking about, and just focus on our work in general. And by doing that, we might get able to improve their performance more, because if these people who are coming on are not going to stop, just let them do what they want to do, because I feel like if they're doing that, they'll be kicked off of just the course, but maybe the play itself, so we can focus on our work. If that ends up happening, we'll be able to finish our work and probably good.
So what's the best thing coming up? What's gonna be the main thing that audience members should know about before they come and see this play?
The main thing what I believe they should know about is that we're here just to have fun, really. Just to have fun watching us, and for us, of course, we're here to have fun, make you guys laugh, and yeah, that's really what we're aiming to do.
In my experience of coming to class, the problem that I see is that people use drama that's going on between their interpersonal relationships from outside. They're bringing things into the classroom. And my solution to that, in conclusion, would be to just forget about it, just to remember why people actually go to class and what is their goal, what the end result that they expect themselves to achieve at the end of the course, and to just focus on that, to be completely determined and use this experience as future reference and like meaningful work experience that will hopefully inspire them to help others in the future. And even though problems happen, things need to be said, we can all do that in a calm, gentle way without disturbing the progress of a lesson and other people's experiences during the lesson.
So okay, what you plan to do when it comes to arguments itself?
Be respectful.
Be respectful? Okay.
And when someone upsets me, I'm going to tell them as well. I'm not going to tell them in front of everyone and embarrass them. I'm going to talk to them when I get a good chance to, and I've thought very carefully about what I'm going to say to them, and I'm going to do it in a gentle way.